But Jim, on the topic of Hulk Hogan, I have to hit you with this. This was posted the other day. Where is the actual quote from? Okay, apparently it's a 2009 interview that was just recently uncovered by SE Scoops. Hulk Hogan claimed that following Vince McMahon's purchase of the WWF from his father in 1982, Hulk Hogan played a crucial role in educating Vince McMahon about the business. I moved in next door to him in Connecticut and taught him all about lifting weights and riding motorcycles and partying like a madman.
Oh, good Lord.
And then I taught him about the wrestling business and making money. What are your thoughts, Jim, on the idea that Hulk Hogan taught Vince McMahon how to make money? Or how to learn how to make money, whatever the hell he said.
Or taught him anything about the wrestling business, or taught him how to ride motorcycles. And, well, for one thing, no, Hulk Hogan didn't live next door to Vince in fucking Connecticut, because you would have heard if Hulk Hogan had one of those giant fucking mansions in Connecticut in Vince's neighborhood.
I believe when he did come to work there in 84, Vince did have him. I don't know where exactly the house was in Greenwich. It's always been said they were neighbors.
Did he put him down in fucking Shane's house, the servants' quarters?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where, but
Vince had a actually it was a garage with like an apartment business over the top of it in a detached building down the hill from his big mansion. And when Shane and Marissa got married, he spent a couple $100,000 and had it renovated into a nice house and gave it to him. But it hadn't been renovated at the point Hogan first went up there. You think he fucking just stuck him in the servants' quarters?
When did he have that house?
Well, I was there in.
We're talking 84.
Going in 96 on the creative team, but I was at that house I think in 94 at one point. But that's 10 years after. Could have been a different house.
Could have been.
Nevertheless, even if he did live next door to him, everything else he said was bullshit. Vince had already been in the business for 15 fucking years with his dad. When Hogan began the Hulkamania fucking run or whatever, and I think Hogan had been in the business 5 years, Vince 15. Vince was a millionaire, the owner of the company, and Hogan was a rising star. I don't know who was teaching who what.
Well, that is the Hulk Hogan update here this week, fans of Hulk Hogan news. Seriously, if he thinks this is good for him, make more appearances, please. Will they even put him on the air if he wanted to right now?
I don't know. I don't know whether it would be beneficial to anybody or not to put him on the air right now. And what I taught him about lifting weights, hasn't Vince always been jacked up, even when in late 70s when he was wearing the multicolored announcer suits?
I guess what Hulk Hogan would want you to believe is that Vince McMahon saw superstar Billy Graham and then said, I'll wait. And then for the next 6 years, he didn't lift weights. And then Hulk Hogan moved in. He's like riding motorcycles and shitting in heads and fucking lifting weights. Just craziness in Greenwich. If you've ever been to Greenwich, you know that really is crazy. But all right, that's the update on something there.